Hey guys, so here's a quick little recap video for finding circumference of a circle. So if you are looking for the circumference of a circle, you can look for circumference two different ways. First is if you're given the diameter. Second is if you're given the radius. So if you're given the diameter, you would be looking at a circle that looks kind of like this. It has to have a line that goes through the center of your circle, and it must touch both edges. So both edges straight through the center. That would be your diameter. And when you're using this method, you're going to take your diameter and multiply it by pi, and for our purposes we're using 3.14. So for our first example, if you have the diameter, and say we're told that the diameter is 12 centimeters. So if our diameter is 12 centimeters, what we're going to do is we're going to take that diameter and multiply it by pi. So we will have 12 times 3.14. Because this is a linear measurement, so it's two-dimensional, because it's a flat surface, so we're only working with 2D, we're not working with spheres yet. Since it's flat and we're going around the outside of our circle, almost like perimeter, that's what circumference is, remember, we're going to have units by themselves, not units squared. So once you take 12 times 3.14 and you multiply that in your calculator, you will get 37.68 centimeters, or we can also call that 37 68/100ths. That's finding the circumference if you have the diameter. Now if you were to have the radius of your circle, that would look like this. Your radius is half of your diameter. All right, it can be any direction on your circle, but it goes from the middle of your circle, the center, and it shoots out as a ray and touches only one edge, so it does not go all the way through. If we say, for example, that this radius is 5 centimeters, we're going to use the second equation where we take 2 times pi, which we use 3.14, times the radius. And we're doing that because 2 times the radius gives us our diameter. So now when we use that, mathematically speaking, we've got 5 times 2 times 3.14. We know order of operations, 5 times 2 is 10. So I have 10 times 3.14. And when I multiply that in your calculator, I will get 31 4/10 centimeters, or 31.4. Thanks.